Chinkanke Kanam Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Plateau State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to move and apply under Order 8 Rule 4 to move a matter on urgent public importance on the persistent banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and flood disaster in Garga area of Kanam local government and other part of Panshinkanke Kanam Federal Constituency of Plateau State, and to equally move and apply for a suspension of any relevant rule to allow this matter be moved. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to the first leg, Honorable Kuye?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Ademori Aliu Kuye. I speak for the good people of Shomolu Federal Constituency. Now I'm from Lagos State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague, Honorable Gadi. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Out of this motion, she say aye. Those against, she say nay. There is have it.
I am Yusuf Adamu Gagdi. I represent Panshinkanke Kanam Federal Constituency. I am from Plateau State. Once again, thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, for this rare privilege to move this motion today. The House note with grave concern the renewed wave of insecurity occasioned by banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and destruction of lives and property in Garga area of Kanam local government area of Plateau State and some part of Panshinkanke Kanam Federal Constituency of Plateau State. The House, Mr. Speaker, further note that since 2022, there have been recurrent cases of attack, kidnapping, and other criminal activities perpetrated by armed bandits in collaboration with some local elements, including some few bad members of certain vigilant groups who aid and abet those criminal acts. Mr. Speaker, worried that recently the village head of Shuwaka, Malam Hudu Al-Hassan Musa, and that of Biribiang, Malam Zubairu Garba Usman, were kidnapped. And while Malam Hudu Al-Hassan Musa was later killed in his captivity, Malam Zubairu Garba Usman has remained in the hand of his abductors for over a month now. Disturbed, Mr. Speaker, that the attack have led to the destruction and burning of local markets, the rustling of hundreds of cattle, and the replacement of several rural communities who are now living in fear and uncertainty. Further disturbed, Mr. Speaker, that many farmers can no longer have access to their farmlands for fear of being kidnapped or killed by bandits, resulting in food insecurity, loss of livelihood, and worsening poverty across the affected part of the federal constituency, particularly the Garga area, as stated. Concern, Mr. Speaker, that the forest reserve within Wase, Garga in Kanam local government area, and adjoining area extending to Taraba and Bauchi states have become a safe haven and operational basis for bandits and other criminal elements who launch attacks across the state boundaries. Also note, Mr. Speaker, that the devastating impact of heavy rainfall, floods, and rainstorm disasters that have destroyed farmland, homes, and critical infrastructure across several communities in Panshinkanke Kanam local government areas of Plateau State compounded the hardship already faced by the people due to issue of insecurity. Recall, Mr. Speaker, that I have previously moved 3 motions on the floor of this House under your own permission concerning the persistent security challenges and natural disasters affecting this constituency. Yet, the situation have continued to deteriorate due to inadequate security presence and insufficient humanitarian intervention. Cognizant, Mr. Speaker, that unless urgent and coordinated measures are taken by the relevant security agencies and emergency management authorities, the situation may degenerate further into a humanitarian crisis and a total breakdown of law and order in the affected area. Accordingly, Mr. Speaker, the House resolved to urge the Chief of Defense Staff to establish a forward operation base in Garga area of Kanam local government area of Plateau State to enhance rapid response to banditry and kidnapping. Urge the Inspector General of Police to establish a divisional police headquarters in Gum area of Kanam local government to improve policing, intelligence gathering within the locality. 3, they urge the Commandant General of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense to establish divisional office in Gomlar area of Kanam local government area to strengthen interagency collaboration in tackling insecurity. 4, urge the Department of State Service to expand its special operation team to Kanam local government area and conduct periodic intelligence-led operation within Garga and other identified flashpoints. 5, urge the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction and Sustainable Development Goal, Disaster Management and Social Development, and the National Emergency Management NEMA to provide relief materials and rehabilitation support to victims of banditry, flooding, and rainstorm disasters, as well as farmers whose farmland have completely been destroyed. And finally, mandate the Committee on Police, Defense, National Security and Intelligence, Interior, Legislative Compliance to investigate and report back to the House while observing a minute's silence over the death of the district head of the village head of Shuwaka that was killed by bandit. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Miriam Odinaka Onoha. I represent Sisi Alambano, Onimo, Okigwe Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. I rise to second this motion, ably moved by Honorable Kati. I so second.
Out of this motion, she say aye. Those against, she say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Police Affairs, Defense, National Security and Intelligence, Interior, and Legislative Compliance for further legislative action. Honorable colleagues, shall we rise for a minute's silence, please? May his soul rest in peace.